Good morning, everybody. It's Sabrina Henny live here. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm kind of out and about, getting coffee, stuff like that. So anyway, I was thinking this morning about my concert to see Depeche Mode, and I'm looking at all these concerts coming out. Make sure you plan your concert with someone that is not going to back out and say, I don't feel good, I have COVID, or make sure when you plan a concert event, make sure it's someone that's not going to back out. Because concerts are fun, and concerts are one thing that you will never forget and you will never regret spending money on. Anyway, I was thinking about my concert when I went to see Depeche Mode. The person that I invited actually kept trying to talk me out of it because I had to go to Philadelphia. And I was like, you know, there are a lot of people that would love to go to this concert with me, and I don't need to continue to defend the concert that I want to go to. I had 10th row seats, and it was one of the most amazing concerts ever, and it was worth driving all the way to Philadelphia to go see it. But what I learned was it's important to sit in the front of things. It's important to be in the front, okay? I got a totally different experience sitting in the front. And so I was kind of reminiscing about all the things that I've been in the front. When I was young, you know, I grew up in California, and I would go and visit my uncle who lived in Redwood City. And it was always so exciting to go visit him because, well, he was in the Navy, and so, I don't know, he was a little bit more fun, energetic, that sort of thing than maybe my parents, you know, because he's traveled the world and all that exciting stuff. So he would always take me to interesting places, and he would always take me to Santa Cruz, if you guys are familiar. Santa Cruz. And when he would take me on the Big Dipper, which was a roller coaster in Santa Cruz, I had two choices. I could either sit in the front or in the back. Those were my choices. There were no in-betweens. And so I noticed every time I would ride this roller coaster as a child, of course, I would slide out of my seat. It felt like at least a foot. I'm serious. It was so scary for me because those were in the days of the bars. You know, you put the bars on your body, you know, and you didn't have all these things over you and all that. And my uncle was a pretty big guy, and I was tiny, so this bar, there was a lot of, you know, room between me and this bar, and not for my uncle. So it was super scary as a kid to ride this big roller coaster, and it wasn't just the fact, you know, it could go off the track or anything. It was the fact this bar was like 6 inches away from my waist. And so anyway, I learned if I picked the back, if I fell out, I wouldn't have had any repercussions. But if I sat in the front, I could possibly, if I fell out, I would still probably be in the roller coaster. It's crazy how you think as a kid. But I realized that the back was kind of boring. And I realized the most exciting part of the roller coaster was sitting in the front. And so till this day, I really don't know what it's like to sit in the middle, because those were my choices growing up. And so my message today is sit in the front of everything. Okay, today I challenge you to sit in the front. I dare you to sit in the front of the class when you have class. I dare you to sit in the front row. A lot of people avoid the front row because it's close to the professor and all that. And in college, I used to always sit in the front row. And I found out it was like an empowering position because I developed better relationships with my professors. You know, that sort of thing. More chitter chatter, you know, in between class. It gave me, like, you know, I don't want to say like more brownie points, so to speak, but I mean, I just think I probably got better grades because of it, and better relationships with my teachers because they knew I was more of a serious student, and they take you more serious when you sit in the front. Your teachers are going to take you more seriously if you sit in the front. They're going to be like, wow, this person is not scared of being close to me and you know, getting the knowledge that they need here. So another place to sit in the front is on an airplane. I know people want to avoid paying first class, but sometimes there's a little secret to this getting first class by paying, you know, regular prices. Okay, when you go to the front to check in, say, hey, is there any way I can upgrade? You buy the coach airplane, okay, but you upgrade when you get to the check-in. Say, hey, are there any extra first class seats? Say, can I upgrade? Because I have. And sometimes on your cards, like credit cards, if you have the flyer mileage or whatever, sometimes some of those cards give you a free upgrade and you don't even know it. Okay, so just say, well, I'm pretty sure by my credit card I can do an upgrade. Can you check for me? There's a big difference in flying first class than versus flying coach. I mean, I don't want to sound snobby or whatever, but it's a better experience. I mean, and resorts are the same way. So there are ways to upgrade without paying extras. I mean, you know, you just have to, you know, be more smart about it. So next time you ride a roller coaster, sit in the front. Try to sit in the front row in a concert. I think like a rock band or something like that, like Def Leppard, I think it would be awesome in the front. I think it really would be. Now, I know concerts, I'm serious, they are more expensive if you sit in the front. I mean, but are you just focusing on price or experience? See, some of the things I've paid the most for actually sometimes were the best things ever. So, like, if we want to really experience life, let's not focus on price all the time. Okay. Hey Frank, how's it going? Are you still in the snow? Good morning to you. Are you making snow angels? I know I'm kind of jealous of everyone having snow. South Carolina, I haven't seen snow since I've lived here. So enjoy the snow for me and make snow cream, but you can make it with almond milk. Bye-bye.